May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and the more that we talk about mental health, it actually allows us to continue to chisel away the stigma that surrounds it. Tonight's guest wears many hats, including vocalist, composer, civil rights activist, but tonight he's using his platform to talk to us about the intersection of the arts and mental health. Mattapan's very own Daniel Rivera, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Daniel, not only are you a musician, but you're someone who continues to hone your craft. You're Mattapan's very own. We know you've been studying at Yale. So naturally, you're doing a lot. So people are like, well, how did you get into music?
Yeah, music got into me.
Huh.
And I started singing around the age of 5 in church, and would allow for the music of choirs and praise teams and liturgical groups to really inspire my desperation and hunger for music.
Church is always the foundation for some of our favorite artists. So I understand a lot of our artists start in the church.
That's right.
So now, talk to us about your diagnosis. You've been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, but you're using music as a vehicle for healing, which is so important for our viewers to hear.
You know, when I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder too, I really had to change my relationship with sound, with sonic theology, and with my relationship with music and musicians and with the world. And when I was diagnosed with that, I was in a space with no sound whatsoever, but the sound of my own voice. And so being diagnosed and having the opportunity to get diagnosed, right? Because so many go without being diagnosed, has allowed me to actually find more purpose in myself. And now being at Yale Divinity, I don't see illness as brokenness. I see illness as an opportunity for transformation, for discovery, and for imagination.
And hopefully there are others who will see you share your experience, they will hear your testimony and be encouraged to seek out help, because in Black and brown communities, you know, it still feels a little hush-hush to come forward and go see a therapist, find that therapist, talk about it.
The issue that we have and that we're facing, we go back in time and look at where we are now currently politically even. There is so much on the line, but economics is at the center focus. Let's look at Dr. King and what he fought for before they took his life. Economic freedom and justice. So we need access for people of color communities as well as for poor white families. This is not about skin color or race or ethnicity. This is about making sure that everyone, the rich and the poor, have what they need.
And this is certainly a conversation to get people thinking about that. And again, using music.
That's right.
Using art to have those tough conversations, because art helps to make those tough conversations politically, economically, at least a little easier to have. So that brings me to my next point. You got to tell us about your performance tonight. That's where you're headed after this.
It is a laboratory space for artists from all across Massachusetts to gather and to explore, you know, music, sound, emotions, and we really just want to create a space where artists can come and express themselves and everything that they have been holding during what feels like still the pandemic. It feels like we are back in time, but I thank the community of artists here in Boston that have committed to meeting me here. I leave, I get on a plane tomorrow. So I am out of Boston, but I love this city. I want the city to know how much I am praying for it while I am at Yale, and I'm so grateful again for you all bringing awareness during this special month.
And I want to make sure before we go to break, you got to let people know if they want to follow you, learn more, support your journey, how do they keep up with you, Daniel?
Yeah, you can find me at Daniel the Apologist on Instagram. And if you're looking for music or other ways to get involved, with the music, you can visit my nonprofit organization called the Artist Initiative Revolution, where we mobilize artists in service to grassroots movements. We've done incredible work all across the city in partnership with the mayor and with countless others, and looking forward to continue doing that work right here in the city of Boston.
All right, Daniel Rivera, thank you. You got a little sneak peek. You got to go visit to find out the rest, to learn more. We're going to go to break. Daniel, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Now, WBZ is proud to highlight Mental Health Action Day along with MTV. We are empowering people to take action for their own mental health while sharing tools to help them support loved ones. So visit mentalhealthishealth.us.